Hi actors, it's Wendy Elaine Wright, talent manager at WAW Entertainment. Today I want to talk to you about a really sensitive issue, and I may cry through it, God knows. But it's about loving yourself and overcoming your fears so that you can go on to follow your dreams and your goals and make things happen. Now, I am aware that actors and singers and writers and people who are creative tend to have two sides to them. One is a really big ego that says, you know, I'm talented, I can do this, I know I have what it takes. And that's kind of your instinct, and you know that about yourself. And what kicks in with human beings, and it comes in with all people, successful people, non-successful, and non-successful people to me are the people who quit on their goals and they give up. I think you're successful if you're trying, you know. What happens is that human beings have a thought process that goes on in their heads that immediately kicks in after a good idea. So here's how it works, for example. And it happens to me. It happens to all kinds of successful people. You have an idea and you go, oh my God, that would be brilliant. I know I could do that. That's like all fits. It's perfect. It's exactly what I think, you know, what I'm good at, and I could really do that. And you come up with a whole idea, and then as soon as you start to do it, you go, you know, well, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe there's somebody else who's better. And the second voice kicks in, the one that tries to sabotage every frickin' thing you do. Okay, it starts to tell you you're probably not good enough. Someone else out there can do it better. Why should you get that opportunity? You know, I mean, you don't deserve it. You're not good enough. Someone else, blah, 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 blah. And it's something that's ingrained and built into the human experience. Happens to everybody. The difference between successful people and people who quit are that successful people hear that voice and they go, no, I'm taking the action anyway. I don't care. I'm taking the action anyway. You really got to talk to yourself. You know, I don't care. I'm taking the action anyway. And then you take the action. You walk through the fear. It doesn't mean the fear goes away. You know, it stays there, but you manage the fear by doing it anyway. It's a concept called contrary action. It means, say you are called on to go say something at the front of a room. And you go, oh my God, your blood pressure goes up and your heart's racing and you get butterflies in your stomach and there's no way you want to do it. A contrary action is you get up and do it anyway. And you're going to be afraid. You're going to get up there and do it. Your palms may be sweating. You feel really uncomfortable and you sit back down because you did it. And what comes over you is a sense of, wow, I did it. And that builds confidence. And if you do that technique over and over and over, you will get stronger. There's a very important saying that is very, you know, Deepak Chopra came up with it. It is, what other people think about me is none of my business. And Wayne Dyer uses that often as well. What other people think about you, good or bad, is none of your business. Okay, you are on your own path. And I believe that the universe or God or whatever you call it has given you very specific and wonderful talents. And he has set it up in your life to use those talents. And when you're walking in the direction of your purpose, like Oprah says, the universe will unfold to make opportunities happen for you. And you'll always come across opportunities because the universe wants you to fulfill your potential. What happens with people is that they have sometimes a rough childhood. There were people that abused them or bullied them or told them they weren't good enough. I don't know if this has happened to you. There were people that undermined you, never told you you were loved, and never told you that you could be extraordinary. And the fact is, you are extraordinary. You're already extraordinary, exactly as you are. You are an amazing creation that will never be repeated. You are a creation of a being or a higher energy or something. I mean, we didn't make ourselves, and I don't really know how it happened, so I don't get in religious or any of those kind of debates. But I know I didn't put myself here, and I know whatever miracle happened in my mother's womb, I didn't do. So something else is creating life. And it creates you with skills and innate abilities that you are comfortable doing. Right off the bat, you'll see there are some kids that hate math. They're not shaped for it. They don't like it. They can't concentrate on it. They can't get it. I'm one of those. Then there are kids who hate science, or kids who hate sports, or kids who love theater, or kids who love cooking, because inside them they're shaped to do that. That's why they like it. And that's why they don't like it. It's not for them. You got to see if you're an actor, you already know you love being dramatic, you love, losing yourself in a character, you love being the center of attention, you love to talk, you love to find truth, you love to go within, and you love to get raw and bare your soul. Because those things are the things that mean something to you. You love to write, you love to act, you love to be creative. You're shaped that way. That means the universe made you to do that. And then the human being kicks in, maybe I'm not good enough. And I'll use a personal example. I know a lot of times my videos are long, but I have a lot to say because I want to help you. And I have a lot of experience, and I understand human beings. I had an idea for a TV show, and I've had it for years. And it's a great idea. And I can't go into any details about it, but I've had it. I wrote the whole treatment out, and I've had it for years knowing this is a brilliant idea. A couple months ago, I saw on Facebook a producer who works for a major network. She said that she just got a promotion and she's looking for new ideas. Now, in the past, before I had developed my skills of contrary action, I would have looked at that and gone, I'm probably not good enough. I mean, I don't know why me. I mean, they probably never pick me. I mean, I can't. That's the second brain, I call it. The first brain is, oh my God, I have a great idea. I should show them. The second brain is, nah, you're probably not going to get it. You probably won't succeed. If you do, oh my God, that's scary. I don't listen to that voice. And neither should you. I take contrary action. That means I go, I don't care what I'm feeling or thinking. I am doing that voice anyway. I am taking initiative, and I am going to follow through on that action anyway. So I picked up the phone and I called this executive producer whose name I can't mention. And I pitched her my concept. And first I pitched it to the assistant. And the assistant said, I'll pass that on to this head of development at this major network. And then she said, we'll call you. So 3 months went by. Nobody called me. But I gave it 100% in my pitch. I'm passionate about the idea. It's a great idea. I loved it. I got a call a couple months later. She's like, you know what, Wendy? We really like this idea. And we like the space that this idea takes place in. We like the concept. But we need you to tweak it a little bit to make it more unlike any other show that's been on TV. And I went, oh God, a challenge. I don't know if I can meet it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's always the second voice comes in. So I call my husband and I'm like, honey, I need to tweak my idea and let's brainstorm. So he sits down with me because you can enlist other people in your idea and help make, motivate and get the ideas flowing. And I told him where I'm at, and he suggested, he goes, why don't you do so and so and such? I went, genius. Oh my God, that's a great idea. So I rewrote the pitch, including that little twist at the end that makes it completely different. And I sent it to her. So it has all my outline of the beginning and a twist at the end that he came up with. My husband and I are a great team. And I sent it off. Now, I didn't talk myself out of it. I didn't think I'm less than. I didn't make decisions that other people can have TV shows and not me, blah, blah, blah. I took contrary action, and I overcame the fear. I walked through it, as you can. I hear nothing about them for two months. I get a call from this major network that says, we're going with your show. And we're putting you in charge of casting. I want you to find the people that are going to be in the show. And we're moving ahead. And here's our legal department. We want you to set up all the contracts. And I signed all the contracts. I hired someone, this amazing woman who does contracts, Barb North. And she went through all the contracts. She negotiated the job, the contract for me. We got some really great perks and really got a great solid contract that benefits me and them. I'm going to be an associate producer of the show that I've created with my husband. And they are going. Now, I get an email from one of the people I submitted, and she says, I just had an audition for the show. And so they're moving forward with it, and I hope to be involved as much as possible. But I'll tell you the truth, I'm not letting ego get in the way of that. If they don't want to use me for all the production, I don't care. I'm happy to have sold them the concept and given them the idea, and they love it, and they're running with it, and I'm grateful. And my therapist, I need therapy. My therapist says, just be of love and thank everyone involved for the opportunity. Leave your ego out and just be thankful and grateful. And that is the place that we have to live in. So I don't know if this video was like 700 minutes yet. I think we're at 10. There are times in your life that you are holding yourself back from your dreams. And the only person that can stop you from doing that is you. I believe if you've come here to LA or from if you're in any major city trying to be an actor, it's because you know instinctively that there's something magnificent about you and talented about you. And your job is to train it and put it out there. I was singing with, I don't know if it was Michael McDonald or, Kenny Rankin. And he said to me, when God gives you a gift, it is not yours to hoard. It is yours to share with the world. And artists make the world a better place. We lighten it up. We have a lot of tragedy in the world. We have killings, and we have wars, and we have babies being abducted, and we have all kinds of stuff that could make us nerve-wracking. But what gives us relief on this magnificent planet is sitting and watching a movie or listening to a song or reading a book. It's the artists that save our souls. And if you've got that art in you, it's your job to use it. Stop second guessing. So listen, if you want to develop that tool, it's an amazing tool. I wrote a book. I went into prayer and meditation for 5 years, and I wrote this book called Contrary Action. It really teaches you what's working in your life, what's not working in your life, how to get free of all of this stuff that bogs you down and raise yourself to a higher level of consciousness and a higher level of success and being. Ever since I wrote that book, I am like running an amazing business. I have married the best man in the world. I have tremendous friendships. I'm of service in my community, and I love my life. There's one thing I'm working on is losing some weight. That's a struggle for me, like Oprah. She's always up in the big numbers, but I'm trying to work on that too. I just started doing a whole lot of greens and juices every single day. But the point is, you can make changes in your life. Look at what's working and make contrary actions and change them. If you want to buy my book, I went on Oprah. She invited me to come on and talk about it with Louise Hayes and Marianne Williamson and, not Marianne Williamson, Cheryl Richardson. And we had a really profound conversation about the power of attraction and contrary action. I highly, highly recommend you get the book and deal with the issues that are going on within you so that you can free yourself of all fear and self-doubt, create healthy relationships around you, connect to a higher source, whatever you call that, and let that higher source help you become what you are meant to be. You can look below for the link to the book. It's an amazing book. And even when I pick it up year after year, I go back through it. I just am overwhelmed with the information in it. It grounds me, it centers me, it keeps me focused and on the right track. And I hope that for you. Okay, that's it for now. I'm just here to be of service. I know that I've got ideas and opportunities and projects and all kinds of neat things to help you. So I hope you take advantage of these tools and products to really make your life what you dream it can be. You have unlimited potential, and the only person that can stop you is you. As far as I'm concerned, you don't need to be that person. You need to be your very best, and I know you can do it. I believe in you and I have faith in you. So get my tools. You can look below, buy the book, do the workbook. It's like a workbook and a lot of information, and it's like an amazingly easy read. It's very interesting. I actually share a lot of personal details, maybe too many, like my mom said, but it's really useful and it makes an impact. Okay, that's it for now. I love you, actors. Follow your dreams. Don't let fear stop you. Fear's a killer, and killing your dreams is not what you're here for on this planet. So take care and know I love you.